All right, so let's start with the big story that we are tracking on WION at this hour. In the 6 days following the collapse of the brief military pause, Israel has resorted to its fiercest attacks so far in this conflict. It has expanded its operations, especially the ground offensive, not just in the northern part of the Gaza, but also in the southern part of Gaza, which earlier it had said would be a safe zone. So let's in fact now show you the areas that have been struck repeatedly by the Israelis in just the past 6 days. Firstly is the big urban center in the southern part of the Gaza Strip in Khan Yunis. It is the main city in southern Gaza, and since the offensive resumed, this city has witnessed intense bombardment by the Israelis. Now, the Israeli army has said that it has completely encircled Khan Yunis. Scores of civilians have in fact been killed in a campaign of relentless bombings that Israel has carried out in this cramped and extremely densely populated neighborhoods. Now, these are some of the images of the scale of the devastation that has been inflicted on the Palestinians, many of whom are now attempting to flee to any area that could be safe from these Israeli bombings.
والله الأمان عند رب العالمين، ما فيش منطقة آمنة في غزة، يعني كنا في غزة قالوا أمان غزة، جابونا من غزة على خان يونس قالوا أمان في خان يونس، وهي من خان يونس العرب بيقولوا أمان في رفح، والأمان عند رب العالمين واللي كتب ربنا بصير.
Now, another city that has also been very severely bombarded is the Jabalia refugee camp in the northern part of the Gaza Strip. Now, Israel says that its forces have surrounded the Jabalia refugee camp. This is the largest refugee camp in the Gaza Strip. Now, the camp has been frequently bombed by Israel ever since this bout of conflict began. Now, Israel has claimed that in just the last 24 hours, they have unearthed weapons and other terror infrastructure in the area. This is what the Israelis are claiming. And a lot of the buildings that have been destroyed are predominantly civilian buildings, including United Nations-run schools which have been bombed. The Israeli troops are also operating in another neighborhood, and this is in northern Gaza. It is known as Shujaiya, that lies to the east of the Gaza city. Now, the Israelis claim that the area is in fact a Hamas stronghold. But again, it is densely populated with civilians, and it is here that the Israelis have gone on their rampage. In their military offensive, many Palestinians have been caught directly in the line of fire. Now, these are some of the images of the destroyed homes and also the scale of the devastation in arguably some of the most densely populated neighborhoods anywhere in the world. In the central part of the Gaza Strip, the city of Deir Balah, and according to the health ministry there, at least about 45 people have been killed in Israeli bombings on Tuesday. The people were seen searching through the rubble for survivors in the aftermath. And the Israeli strikes have also hit the city of Rafah in the south. The residents say that they have thought parts of Rafah were a safe zone, as designated by the Israelis themselves. But remember, even Rafah has repeatedly come under Israeli bombings, resulting in a number of deaths and injuries.
والله كنا نايمين وفي أمان وقالوا لنا منطقة آمنة رفح وكله 100%. هذا ما شفنا 10 وثلث إلا هو نزلوا براميل علينا، دمروا المربع كله هيته، وصاروا الأولاد الصغار والنساء والأطفال وشهداء. فيش منطقة آمنة، يعني لا رفح ولا خان يونس ولا غزة ولا الدير، كلهم كذابين هذول. بقول لك منطقة آمنة، منطقة بخلونا ننزح ونزحوا خان يونس وغزة وبضلهم يقصفوا. وين في كتافة سكان بنزلوا عليهم براميل. كل هذا اللي بقول لك منطقة آمنة، وما فيش منطقة آمنة في قطاع غزة نهائيا، كله كذب في كذب. هذا كله خداع.
WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.